Hello, everyone. I hope that you can hear me okay. Today, we're going to talk about mom skipping meals and what this is actually doing to your body. Okay. We're going to go over some things on what you're seeing. If you are a mom and you're running on coffee, maybe leftovers or bites from your children here and there, like their meals, and then you're wondering why you're feeling exhausted, maybe anxious, or just off, right? And it could be a lot of things. It could be these things, it could be, hormones. Like that's why I test my clients, but this is where we can start and go for there. Okay. So the first thing is blood sugar swings. A lot of times people don't realize, especially as you age after the age of 30, you may start to notice blood sugar spikes and drops more quickly. Um, this is just because our bodies become more sensitive to that as we age. Okay. So maybe you need to wear a monitor and then you can see, okay, when I have this food in the morning, it doesn't spike, but when I have it at night, it does spike. Or this is just not a good food for my body to have because my body spikes when I eat this food. It is important to know and understand your body. Okay. When you skip meals, your blood sugar drops. Okay, you skip a meal, your blood sugar drops. Okay, this will put your body into survival mode. And we all know what that is. That's fight or flight mode. And that is not good for many reasons. Your cortisol levels are up. It is just not a good atmosphere for your body. Okay, this can lead to things like energy crashes. Okay, so you're tired later on, or just tired right after you skip that meal, right? You notice like, oh, I'm just so fatigued or I'm tired. That could be why. Irritable, mood swings, brain fog, cravings. Sometimes we crave more sugar and carbs when we skip meals. This in real life, this is what it looks like. All day, you're saying, I'm fine. Like you're doing all the things, you're being a mom, you're running around, you're getting things done, right? You're just doing all of the things, but you're skipping meals. And so that at the end of the day, at night, kids go to bed, you are hungry, you are starving, you are overeating at the worst time of the day, which is at night. And so that doesn't help as well. That does not help our body become the healthiest version of ourselves that we can be. Okay. And that just creates so many problems, sleep issues because you're eating late at night. You're eating all of your food at night. You're not getting all the nutrients throughout the day that your body actually needs. Okay, um, so under eating. A lot of times, moms undereat, right? Even if you don't feel like it. Okay. Sometimes we have coffee for breakfast and we think, oh, that's my breakfast. No, that's not a breakfast. Okay. So you're under eating already at the beginning of the day because your breakfast is coffee and that's not a substantial meal, right? So then maybe then your kids eat lunch, your toddler eats lunch, and there's bits and pieces on each of their plates. You have three kids, and they have so you're like, oh, I'm just snacking, eating their leftovers. That's not a meal. Okay, they ate portions of that, and that was their whole meal. You need a bigger portions of that, and you need to eat every part of that. You need your protein, fats, carbs, vegetables, like all of those things in a meal. Okay. I always tell people strive for 2 cups of vegetables at lunch and dinner. Try it out. It is very difficult, but it is possible and it is so beneficial for your body. Okay. And doing this, it can actually slow your metabolism, affect your hormone production, and affect your thyroid. Okay. Your body actually starts conserving energy. So instead of using the energy, it's holding onto it. And so that's why we can notice the exhaustion, maybe the anxious feelings, because we are holding onto the energy and not expelling it the way that we should be by eating the full meals that our body needs. Okay. Stress overload. Okay. So I know if you're a mom, yes, stress is huge, right? We notice lots of things throughout the day can stress us out, just our kids, lack of sleep, but this can all be related to skipping meals. Okay, so skipping meals causes lack of sleep, causes you to be more anxious the next day because you're more hungry, but you don't realize it because you're stressed. And it's a cycle that we have to learn to break. And a great way to break that is to be more consistent with our meals. Okay. So skipping meals causes stress on the body. Your blood sugar drops, which makes your cortisol rise, right? The stress hormone rises. And this can lead to feeling wired but exhausted. It can be like you're go, 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 go all day. And then really your body on the inside is like, stop, we're so tired. Like, why do you just keep going? So a lot of times it's hard for us to be more in tune with our bodies. We have poor sleep, our hormone imbalances. Your body doesn't know that you're busy and thinks it's in danger, right? Your body is in danger. It's thinking it's in danger, but you don't realize that when you're skipping your meals throughout the day and your stress is way over the top. So we need to work on our stress with breathing exercises, taking time for ourselves, doing something we actually enjoy. I know it's hard. I am a mom of four and I homeschool them. And so I can totally relate. I had four kids in 4 years. So yes, I can relate to being the overwhelmed, stressed mom. I totally understand. But the moment that I started doing some things for myself, it started with the kids went to bed. I took a bath and did meditation. Like that's what it started with. And then it slowly, as they get older, it gets a little bit easier to do things maybe throughout the day that are for me. Okay. So do things for you that can relieve that stress. Have a simple weekly meal like system. Okay. So keep this realistic and doable. You want something simple almost, and it's okay. You don't have to be the chef mom that does it all or has the amazing meals every night, right? We want you to do something realistic and doable, especially for you. Okay. So knowing that okay, I'm going to be busy Monday through Friday all the time, all day. What's good lunch ideas? These are good lunches where I can just grab it and do it and eat it. Maybe it's something you can grab and just eat and run around and do some other things. Or, instead of doing the dishes or cleaning the kitchen after making your kids' lunch, you sit down with your kids and make that a daily habit as well. So pick 2 to 3 like go-to breakfasts and rotate them throughout the day or throughout the week. Okay. So you have these go to breakfasts. We're going to have these two every other day for this week. And then maybe you switch it up for the next week. You have these two every other day. Like make it easy. It's okay to have the same breakfast every other day or every third day or whatever it is. It is okay. I'm giving you permission and letting you know that it's okay. Okay. Do the same with dinners. Dinners, make it easy for yourself. Busy evenings with sports, have them be easy dinners that you throw in the crock pot or that you can cook ahead of time and have ready and prepared for dinner. 3 meals, 3 to 5 maybe, and then rotate them throughout the week or the month. um, Prepping things ahead of time. So baking the chicken and having the chicken in a container, ready to go if you need chicken. Ground beef, ground the beef, brown it, get it all ready, and then put it in the fridge. And you have it if you need that meat, right? If you need ground meat for your meal, it's already ground, it's already brown, it's already ready to go. Eggs, have your eggs ready. Hard boil some eggs, whatever it may be. Have these ready. Take the time. Maybe Sunday nights are an easy night for you, or maybe even if it's Monday nights, like, oh, my husband's home on Monday nights, there's no sports on Monday nights. This is the night I'm going to prep for the rest of the week. Okay. Know your schedule and know what you're capable of. You are capable of a lot more than you actually think. Um, Keep easy things on hand like yogurt, eggs, fruit, maybe some wraps or rice. Just have easy things on hand in case you need to grab and use that. Okay. Less thinking, more consistency with our meals. Be consistent so that there's less thinking, right? Buy that extra chicken and then bake it right away maybe. Maybe while you're putting the groceries away, you can actually bake the chicken that you just bought and then you can just put it in the fridge for the week or whatever you have ahead, okay? How to eat well when life is chaotic, right? Life is chaotic. We're parents, we're moms. Life is crazy and it doesn't matter what's going on in your life because it's crazy. You have kids. No other mom's life is more crazy. It's not a comparison. It is that your life is chaotic. You have kids. We need to make this easy, okay? So aim for 3 meals a day. That is the first thing to do. Aim for mom getting 3 meals a day. Okay. We know you already take care of your children. You already make sure they get the 3 meals a day. You already make sure maybe your husband or spouse gets their 3 meals a day, but you need the 3 meals a day too. Okay. So focus on that. Focus on you getting the 3 meals a day. That is so important. And what needs to be in these meals? This can be a slow progression, okay, right? You can start slow. You can start with just the protein. Okay, I'm going to make sure I have protein at breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Do that for like a month and then add in the carbs. Okay, I need to make sure I have carbs at breakfast, lunch, and dinner. What are some healthy carbs I can add to this? Fat, healthy fats. So, protein, carbs, fats, and vegetables. Those are your four things that should be on your plate at each meal. Go slow. You don't have to dive in right away unless you're totally gun ho and this is something you're making sure you're doing. But slow, consistent changes over time actually creates habits and lifestyle changes and shifts. Okay. So don't aim for perfect, aim for consistent. Like I said, if you can't get all four of those in your meal, that's fine. Aim for the protein. Start there. Okay. Start small and just aim for being consistent with what you were doing. 3 meals a day. Get that in your head. I am a mom. I'm going to have 3 meals a day. So, some examples: eggs, toast, and fruit for breakfast. Protein smoothie. I love my protein smoothie in the morning. It has vitamins, minerals, protein. It is third party tested. It is dairy free, gluten free. Like, it is a great option for many people. Okay. Chicken, rice, and veggies, great for dinner, even for lunch. It's great. Do snack plates. Have a snack plate out. Like, you have one, your kids have one. They'll think that's the coolest thing. Like crackers, fruit, turkey, some raw vegetables, whatever it may be. And then that can be like your lunch or whatever. Just make it easy, okay? Skipping meals might feel like you're being productive, right? I'm getting other things done instead of eating, but it's actually working against your energy, hormones, and your mood. Okay. So, in the long run, you're doing something way worse for your body and you're going to be less productive because you're being more tired. Okay. So, when mom eats and she eats right and she focuses on herself, then everyone else functions better in the home. So, if you have any questions, let me know. I did put a comprehensive health assessment in the description of below, and I will see you next time.